Welcome to week 7 of the Science of Learning. This week is dedicated to you working on your portfolios. So your portfolio is your professional representation of yourself as someone who knows about learning and can analyze and solve problems. So we've looked at different kinds of things, different kinds of objects, learning experiences as they're related by people who had them or represented in the media. Instructional materials, which could be from all kinds of different domains. We looked at a document teaching people how to train home health workers. And different kinds of problems, and we had some worked examples, as we sometimes call them, of an online geography class, for instance, or teaching interview skills to people who are unemployed to try and help them get employed. So your portfolio should have at least one of each type of object, and it's really your choice how many and where they come from and how closely related they are. You might want to focus entirely on higher education because that's your area. Or you may want to design online cooking lessons, and so you may want to look at other online cooking lessons and analyze those as instructional materials or find experiences people had in using them that were positive or negative. It's all information so you can try and solve the problems that you're interested in that'll be most relevant to you as a professional. You could focus on one or more theories or complex methods or one or two concepts, but you should probably try and show a range of knowledge. You might, in your discussion of the different materials in your portfolio, explain why a behaviorist approach to learning would not be best in a certain problem that you're solving. So this is your week to build your portfolio. If you didn't get a chance to interview people, gather information, visualize it, and look at the research literature around your topic, this is an opportunity for you to do a little bit of that. It's a little bit of a catch-up week, and a time for you to kind of polish and arrange and finesse your portfolio. We ask you to do a lot in this course. Each thing you do can be very small. It doesn't have to be huge. I think it's better to show a good range of things that are related and to show your breadth and depth of understanding in very small artifacts and discussions of them, as opposed to having just two things that are just huge and gigantic. To put it in learning terms, we want you to think about the cognitive load of your clients, of the people who need to look at your plans and say yes or no. Because as an instructional designer, you need to be constantly communicating about how you're doing your job, what exactly is going to make learning happen, why do you think so, and what's the evidence that it's really happened. So your portfolio is an authentic outcome from this class, that you'll walk away with something that shows something about the way you approach instructional design. Definitely look at each other's to see what people are doing, but we really hope that your portfolio is unique to you. It represents who you are and what you think and what your experiences have been, and it really puts your best foot forward moving into the future where you're doing instructional design work, potentially even for a living. And that is really our hope, and that is why we are having you do these portfolios.